Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Another weekend is upon us, the penultimate weekend of the season. And as we prepare for our World Cup qualifier games, the double header games we have, the season is coming to an end. And today we're going to talk about end of year awards, end of season awards. Yes, Kudus Mohammed unfortunately was not included in the player of the season nominations. Unfortunate there. We'll hear what people are saying on social media. Should you think Kudus should have been included? We'll also talk about Antoine SEMENYO, who did get included, not in the player of the season competition, but in AFC Bournemouth's player of the season. I'll give you links to vote for the Ghanaian if you think he's the best of the season for AFC Bournemouth with 10 goal contributions. And we are also going to talk about the Jollof War that has been pitched in. Jeremy Frimpong, one of the best right backs this season for Bayer Leverkusen, who are still unbeaten after trailing 2-0 in their game versus AS Roma in the Europa League semi-final. They have found a way to keep winning. 49 games unbeaten. Jeremy Frimpong has pitched in on the Jollof War. We'll have a look at all that today. As usual, don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't, click on the notification bell to get more updates. The end of a season awards as we look forward to the young player of the year, the player of the season. None of them saw Kudus Mohammed being nominated. And if you look at the season he has had in his very first campaign in the English Premier League, you would think that he could have gotten a shout in there. Unfortunately for Kudus Mohammed, he did not get in, and a lot of Ghanaians took to social media to express their displeasure. The Premier League board is expected to announce the winners on May 18th. Diop, Kudus playing golf, as some of them reacted to their post. Not sure how Mainu has been nominated. Gordon, Breathwaite, Kudus, Van der Deen, Poro all deserve to be nominated over Mainu. No, Kudus is crazy, and Isaac is not young. There are tons of names to replace him. Kudus, Gordon. Let me just end it here. Kudus playing golf? Ridiculous. How did Kobe Mainu make the list ahead of Kudus Mohammed? This list makes zero sense, and it continues with similar comments like that. We look at the numbers and we see that yes, Kudus Mohammed probably should have been in there ahead of Kobe Mainu. Yeah, it was a breakout season for Kobe Mainu, coming into the first team, playing his very first game in some competition, scoring his very first goal at Old Trafford, winning games for Manchester United versus Wolves. He has been immense this season for an 18-year-old. But come on, Kudus Mohammed, his first season in England in the Premier League, most dribbles in the league, in Europe's top 5 leagues. He's got a goal contribution of 13 in the Premier League alone. This season has been amazing for Kudus Mohammed, and to say that he does not deserve to be in the player of the season or the young player of the season nomination is really something that will baffle me. But let me know what you think in the comments box. Should Kudus Mohammed have been included in the player of the season nomination, or was it right for him to be excluded? And Kobe Mainu and those you see on your screen right now in there to be included. My next story has to do with Antoine Semenyo. Fortunately for us, he has been nominated as the player of the season for AFC Bournemouth. Yes, the Ghanaian has been involved in 10 goals for the club so far, scoring 8 and assisting 2. To vote for him, I'll leave a link in the description, and I'll also pin it as the first comment here. But Antoine has had a topsy-turvy season, but he's found a way to make it count. This season, he's the highest goal-scoring Ghanaian, if I'm not mistaken, in the Premier League. Jordan Ayew, Kudus Mohammed, probably Kudus might have one over him, but he's been scoring goals, and unfortunately for him, injuries have made his continuity in his team a bit less than he would have wanted. He would have wanted to be playing more for his club side on a regular and scoring more goals, but unfortunately he has not had that opportunity. Antoine Semenyo, however, has been nominated alongside Dominic Solanke, who probably has a shout in there more than he does, if you are being a bit honest. And Solanke has been instrumental. 17 goals this season. He becomes the first AFC Bournemouth player to score that number of goals in a season. And AFC Bournemouth have gotten their highest tally of points, 48 in their history. So yeah, this season has been amazing for Antoine, and he has also contributed to it in a way. But I think Solanke breaking that record of the most goals scored in the season might have a bit more votes. But vote for the Ghanaian if you think he is the best player of the season. Let me know what you think about the other nominees in there as well. Also talking about another Ghanaian, Jollof War, which will perpetually be in session. He has chipped into the argument. Jeremy Frimpong of Bayer Leverkusen. He's a Ghanaian of Ghanaian descent and has made headlines by rating Ghana jollof above popular international cuisines such as pizza, burgers, tacos, German kebab, pasta, ice cream, and Chinese food. I agree, jollof is better than all these foods combined. If you've not tasted jollof before, you might never understand. In an interview with Go, he playfully declared that he would remain silent until he encountered a dish better than Ghana jollof. For the Nigerians, you heard it here. Ghana jollof is the best. Even the Nigerians that come to Ghana, if they'll be honest, they all admit it. Previously linked with the potential nationality switch to Ghana, despite his development in the Netherlands, the Man City Academy graduate represented the Dutch under 19, under 20, and under 21 levels. And he recently mentioned that he was a ball boy when Aguero scored that late winner to win the trophy. That's the league for Manchester City for the first time in 2012. 23-year-old expressed his satisfaction with representing the Netherlands, emphasizing his joy at making his debut against France. Although approached by the technical handlers, he felt that it was a tad too late. When he was younger and still developing, they didn't come in for him, and the Dutch helped him more than Ghana national team or Ghana FA officials did. So yeah, he owed that allegiance to them, and he rightfully chose to represent them. No hard feelings. I feel probably we did not sow there, so why do we want to reap there? So it's quite clear he also has loyalty. He's also loyal, and he chose to go with those that helped him when he was at his lowest, which was when he was young. So I think it's just right that he did that one there. And over the weekend, there will be some amazing matches. Ghanaian players look forward to outdo with the English Premier League. Bournemouth will take on Brentford. Antoine Semenyo will be in action. He was in action last week versus Arsenal. West Ham will take on Luton Town. The departure of David Moyes has been confirmed, so it is a farewell season for him, as is the case with Jurgen Klopp of Liverpool. West Ham will look to get more points, but it doesn't look like they'll finish above their current position. Wolves will take on Crystal Palace. Jordan Ayew and Jeffrey Schlupp will be in action. Nottingham Forest will have Ghanaian. Well, a Ghanaian there he is in the person of Callum Hudson-Odoi. They will play Chelsea, his former side. Athletic Club who have Iñaki Williams and Nico Williams, the Williams brothers. They will take on Osasuna. A Champions League berth is on the horizon for them. Man United will take on Arsenal. Thomas Partey will be in action versus Manchester United. He will hopefully hope that they can beat them and take one step further to the Premier League title. And West Brom versus Southampton will see probably Ghanaian youngster Kamaldeen Sulemana in action. And that is how I ended for today, talking to you about Kudus' omission from the player of the season and the inclusion of Antoine Semenyo in the Bournemouth player of the season, the Jollof War contribution, and players to look out for in the Premier League and La Liga. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great weekend.